Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Thank you so much to Drew for that intro. Those of you who don't already know this, Drew is from the Tales to Terrify podcast, which is a theatrical podcast where they just read scary stories. And it's awesome. I myself have actually done a few reads for them. In fact, if you'd like to go and listen to the most recent one at the time of this recording, episode 486, I did a little space horror story. And yeah, I had a great time. So, highly recommend, go over, check them out on all the podcatchers, head on over to iTunes, give them a 5-star review, and heck, go over to their Patreon and give them some support too over at patreon.com/Tales to Terrify.
Previously on Botched.
What the fuck is that? That's not even Yakish. That's Phil Cat. That's Phil as a cat. Welcome back, listeners, to the 51st episode of our 5th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start where we left off last time, as Bendlefleur has created this giant lightning tornado that is in the center of the room in which you are all in.
Not me.
That's right. You're up in the control room, right?
Yeah, booping in with the boxes.
Yeah.
TODD also has just gone through those double doors that he punched open, if you'll recall.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he did that.
Okay, sure.
Remember he was punching those doors?
Sure. Then, since you two are not in the immediate vicinity, roll me a dex save with a +3.
Advantage, you say? Got it.
I said +3.
Oh no, where's my D20? I guess I just make up these rolls.
That's what we always do, right, Australia?
The whole country is ruined because that one guy.
Rolls?
Fuck 'em.
I got a 22.
A 22.
For Todd. For
Okay.
TODD.
19.
Okay, just barely, but okay. So you manage to not... So you sort of brace yourself. Todd, you sort of put your hands on the walls so you don't slide backwards. And you up in the control panel are just holding on to knobs and things?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to hit them with... You're booping them with boxes.
Yep.
So you're just into that right now.
Yeah.
And you literally booped him, as I recall, not actually doing anything.
No, apparently it doesn't move fast enough.
Have you seen? It doesn't move quick. But anyways, Rowan.
I mean, you created it, not me.
I know.
You knew that.
It's a trap.
I knew it. I just let you do it. I mean,
You're supposed to grab him with it, said Dennis. Duh.
It had a box in it already.
Well, let go of the box.
Yeah, but that's
But it's got
somebody's
a box in
property.
it.
That's somebody's
You could
property.
drop
I'm not.
the
yeah,
box
think
on
about the
him.
insurance.
No, dude, I'm not paying for the damaged goods.
Costs, you
No, no damaged goods, man.
Rowan, roll me a deck save, but you don't get a plus anything.
Oh, good. It's a 16.
You are, so you try and brace yourself. You hold on to one of the crates that you're hiding behind, but it still manages to suck you up into this tornado, and as you go into the center of the tornado, it's like you're in the eye of the storm. It's actually kind of pleasant in the middle until all the lightning that is surrounding this tornado of death just starts zapping you over and over and over again, and you are going to take...
You're wearing full plate mail, right?
For the conductivity,
I mean,
yeah.
Technically,
Wouldn't that be worse?
I am wearing a mech suit, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
She's wearing a mech suit.
She is. You are in a mech
She's
suit.
in that mech suit.
Oh, no.
jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh,
Look
no.
like these.
Maybe it'll like supercharge the mech suit and it'll get extra strong, and you can like grab him with your handy boys.
Max damage for that roll. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so 22 so far.
That's
But
good. Thanks for creating
I-
this character. Make a new one.
I will take what Tristan suggested, and we will do a high-low to see if something happens.
Oh, shit.
High or low?
Low.
So your suit, you notice that it has like a little indicator to, shows the power or whatever. And it goes all the way up to full, and you can feel it humming. And as the tornado dissipates and the lightning sort of crackles away, by the way, that would have been really bad for you guys if you were all together, because it would have just chained back and forth between all of you.
I know this. That's why I ran away.
So when you drop to the ground, your armor is actually kind of glowing blue a little bit.
You're a Jedi.
And you get a plus, an additional +2 to your strength score for a while.
Shit.
And your speed increases by 10 feet.
You know what I should do?
And advantage on athletics checks.
I should pick up Rowan with the crane and then just swing her around so she can just start punching.
There you go.
Yeah, that's actually a good
Hell
idea.
yeah.
Boop.
Yeah,
But she can punch.
She can punch.
Yeah. Which is better than
If she can
the
grapple,
box.
if you can grapple Squidward Man, that would be awesome.
Sluggo.
Sorry,
It's
Slugman?
Bendlefleur.
Bendel
Yeah.
Slug.
If
Sluggifer.
Bendlefleur just went,
It's my turn.
what did I do with the literal book that was in my hand? There we go. Too many books.
So good.
Yakish, you're up. It's like you knew.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Rowan up with my crane doodad.
Well, you got to drop the box first.
All right, I drop the box.
Drop it like a box. Drop it like a box.
It shatters on the ground, and a notification appears on the screen to indicate a very angry customer because the box has been. You're gonna get a bad performance review.
That's fine. I can't
Whoever's
replace
the
it because I'm in debt.
I'm just telling you. That's what's
I
gonna
have
happen.
already filed for bankruptcy, so good luck getting monies out of me.
Son of a bitch. So yeah, you can pick her up. She's in the center of the room.
Okay, good. I do.
Okay. And you just pick her up to the top, and she's not too far away from Bendlefleur at this point, but I'll say that'll be your turn just because it doesn't move. It's not like it went, it takes some time to turn
He's
the
got two
Titanic
actions.
around and whatnot.
Yeah, literally, I have two
No,
actions.
he has a move action and an action.
He has two major actions.
No.
One of them can be used by move.
I got two attacks. Why wouldn't I get two major
An
actions?
attack action is because it's your level, and an attack action is 2 attacks. It's not 2 attack actions.
Right, but it takes one action, and you get 2 actions
Yes.
per round. So you can move the crane and then move the crane. Yeah?
No.
You can
I
double
mean, yeah,
move.
you can. Okay, if you want to move the crane closer to him, you can do that.
I do that.
Okay, that's all you're going to be able to do.
Okay, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
It was fucking Double D
Yeah,
who's trying
fuck
to
you, Phil.
start shit.
Always
learning
trying to
from you.
argue for more stuff on your turn.
He's like, Phil didn't do that this time. I'm going to do it. Someone needs
Something was
to
he's
pick up the
tired.
chain.
I'm picking up the slack for him.
Thank you.
Sure. So
Drink
yeah,
more
so
wine.
you move the crane arm over. Bendlefleur is like 10 feet away from you now.
That's in reach.
For
Of
her.
arms, yeah. Right?
Not for arms, but for her
Super
other weapons.
exosuit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I meant.
You don't know what her weapon is.
I don't.
You don't. Because she just texted me today.
Oh!
Yes.
That was last night.
Whatever.
Dennis didn't go to sleep last night. It's all one day.
Oh, no.
Let's sleep.
I see you still got those sweatpants on.
Rowan, you're up.
Okay. Rowan's gonna take out her electroflail
Okay.
and whop the shit out of this guy.
Question for you. So how does
Yeah.
your electro flail sort of activate? So what I'm sort of seeing in my mind, it just looks like a pommel, and then with a button, sort of like a lightsaber. But when you activate it, what happens?
The chains that are attached to it with the little, monkey's paw knots at the end, electrify.
Okay, so it has physical things on it. Okay, what I was envisioning when you said electro flail was that flails made of electricity just come out of the end of your pommel.
I mean, that's cool too, but then
It
it
does
can't do like
both.
2 kinds of damage.
It does both.
It can't do both.
And then when
Give me a
Dennis, said,
high-low.
when Dennis said like a lightsaber, I was envisioning like it's just a pommel and you press it and then lightsaber things come out of it and then just
Kinda, but lightning.
Yeah, they do both.
High or low?
Don't look at me. It's her weapon.
You're the one that wanted to do the high-low.
I'm not good at them. She's good
I
at
know
them.
you're bad. That's why I asked you. You'll ruin her character, just so you know.
What?
Yeah.
How am I
Don't
going to ruin
fuck
her
with me,
character?
Phil.
Because we'll make it worse.
How?
Because I'll make it worse to punish you.
To punish those that you love.
That's right.
Aw.
So okay. So you have your 8 little chains with the
Low.
monkey's paw, and it's too late. We moved past it. And they sort of electrify, and there's 8 of these chains that are coming out of the end when it unfurls. And so roll me 2 attacks,
Okay.
since you have 2 attack actions.
I got a 14 and an 18.
The 18 will hit, the 14 will not.
Yay.
So, because your one
You wearing,
attack
like a leather
hit,
slug suit?
I want you to roll me a d8.
Okay. That's an 8, my dude.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll a d4 and you times it by 8.
Whoa.
Don't you roll a 1.
I mean, it's still 8.
Oh, so 4, my dude.
So 32 damage from this flail. So you whip around and you hit him, and all the little monkey's paw little barbs on the end sort of rake across his skin, just opening up this gross flesh, and the electricity's just around him, and he's like, and he just onto the ground. He's not dead, but he plunks onto the ground.
Is it right below her?
Not directly below her, but below
Is he
her.
like in the center of the room now?
Close to the center. Pretty close to the center of the room. And he's going to take some fall damage, though, because that is a bit of a drop. So I said 32, right? 32.
Yeah.
And then he's going to take 13 fall damage because he's fat.
And he fell on his keys.
He fell right on his
Onto the
keys.
open
And they're
crate.
all pointy keys. It's basically like a porcupine. It's weird.
The locks
What
on
was in that crate that
Sluggogian.
Phil smashed?
So complicated.
Huh?
What was in that crate that Phil smashed that he probably fell onto?
Oh, yeah.
Right next to. It was filled with
next to.
Fabergé eggs, but they're filled with spiders.
My spider collection.
I hate it.
Brown recluses.
It's all huntsmen. Big
Then
eggs.
it will be TODD.
Camel spiders.
Todd is he's up on the side of the wall behind this door. What if I get do a running jump with my hammer over my head and try to just like land on him and hit him with it?
I will allow you to do athletics to see how much of an actual jump you get. Otherwise,
Okay.
you're just running in and hitting him.
As I feel good about this athletics roll because I have a plus 14. So I'll take a 22 because I rolled
That will work.
an 8.
Okay.
And then I get to make an attack.
Yes.
Oh,
Critical
Todd
one.
Mall.
That'd be great.
An 18
It's going to hit.
and like a 29.
That won't hit. It's too good.
Okay.
In fact, it was so good you missed the first one, too.
And ooh,
Because fuck all you.
and that's actually, since I rolled a 16 on the die, I crit because I'm a muscle class.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 3 sets of dice.
It's what,
and add my
16 to
strength.
20 is a crit for you or something?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't even know if that's true.
Yeah, who knows?
Making it up, just like
You
John used to.
made this class.
Yeah, John said the same thing, and he was cheating the whole time.
I'm not.
Tell she made these classes.
It's fair. Not classes, races.
32 and 12 is 44. Hammer
44 hammer damage.
Yeah.
So you run back into the room, seeing that Bendofleur has fallen, and you sort of you jump off the bent door and then off of another one of the crates, and you get real high in the air, just all this fucking momentum. And the mace, your radioactive mace, has like
Mace
a trail
trapper breath.
glowing behind it.
He's
It's
like
almost like a
Thor.
comet. Yeah, kinda. Except with a piece of just
He's like
awful
Thor.
on the end of a stick.
Trashy Robo-Thor.
Yeah, he's trashy Robo-Thor.
That's fine.
Sure. And he just comes down and hits the fuck out of Bendofleur, and you can see that it undulates most of his body, and you can see a little bit of slime come out of his poop chute. It's just gross. But like the impact area immediately turns black from A, how much damage it was, and B, deep tissue radiation of having this pretty much inside him.
Oh, we're going to jump him into our gang. Let's all stomp him.
Stop him. He's not looking great.
He never did.
He's dead. No. Then it'll be Bendofleur's turn.
You got to use an action to stand back up. And
A
then
movement action?
And then an action to take a puff off your inhaler.
When did he have an inhaler?
And he's got asthma.
Uh-huh.
And if he fails his inhaler check, he has to spend the round wheezing.
And he can't...
Unless he has a nebulizer with him.
How did he do on his sleep apnea test?
He failed so hard.
So he doesn't get his
Snored
machine.
more than 20% of the time.
Does your robot... Now, I know this is... Let's just play this out. Does your character have oil as blood? Like,
Todd?
what are the fluids that your character uses to sustain life?
I kind of assumed that it was mostly liquid Jägermeister.
Okay.
Isn't all Jägermeister liquid?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well,
Crystallized
gummies again?
Jägermeister.
super thick Jägermeister.
Okay.
Jägermeister Premium?
It's more syrupy.
Okay.
It's Canadian.
Yeah, if like oil and Jägermeister were mixed together.
We can make that shot.
TODD. What, synthetic oil?
Okay. So what he's going to do is he's going to stand up, Bendelfleur, and his eyes, like lots of indentations around his eyes as he's just staring angrily into the face of Todd.
Well,
You will pay for this, Todd.
I don't have any money, dude.
You pay for this, Todd! And he puts a hand out towards you, and you feel this very strange burning sensation all in your body as you can start to see the Jaeger being pulled out of your body. Like he's literally just siphoning out your life essence and
Like
then
a waterbender
igniting
pulling
it
blood out of me?
and sending it right back into you. So he's pulling it out and
He's
then
burning your blood,
burning your
dude.
blood.
Blood burn.
But on top of that, so he's doing that, but he's also creating like this sort of encased wall around him of this burning, viscous
Alcohol goop?
Todd blood stuff. Yeah, it's fucking gross. You're going to take 3d10 damage. Sorry, 2d10.
He doesn't get like a con save for half?
It's inside him.
Oh,
It's inside him.
It's inside him already.
You're going to take 8 damage, and that wall of burning blood is in front of you, so you're not like, it doesn't start in, like, you don't start your turn in it or anything like that.
I'm just
But
gonna
it's
kill him by the end of the next turn, so it's fine.
Sure.
I hope. Cutscene.
That's all he can do on his turn. So yeah, it'll be back around to Yakish.
I'm going to look in this control panel for activate the sprinkler system, the emergency sprinkler system button.
Okay. Perception?
14 plus, I think, 3?
Yeah, there's a button. It's on the
17.
wall. Literally just
I'm
says
gonna hit
hit
it.
in case of fire.
I do.
And it starts to rain.
Does it put out his blood ball, his fire blood ball, his blood shield?
Since it is magical, no.
Okay, now the floor's just slippery
Very
for everyone.
slippery. And you've
slugs
made
like
the
the
spiders terribly angry. They hate the water. No. Anything else?
I'm going to slightly loosen the grip on the claw
Okay.
so that Rowan has the opportunity to leap out if she chooses to.
You turn on the sprinklers?
Yeah, but she's holding on with her mecha arms.
No, I know, but like, remember how we said she's all juiced up on electricity?
Oh, no.
So, roll me a con save, Rowan.
Oh, no. I don't want.
But her
You
battery
killed me.
isn't exposed.
I literally said it's all, the energy's all around.
crackling.
It's just because I
crackling.
fucking told you to clean your dishes up, you gotta take it out on everyone?
Exactly.
Not nice. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, so you're you're
Double charged.
You're not double charged.
Double charged.
I'm ruining all of my chances
the
for
electricity, so it definitely sizzles and crackles when the water's raining down on you, but your suit happens to have a compensation device inside to make sure that it doesn't just discharge all of its energy into you, so it doesn't kill you immediately. So yeah, you're fine.
And I loosen the grip a little bit on that.
Listen the grip a little bit. Gotcha. Okay, Rowan, you're up.
Can I turn the radio on?
Sure.
All right, I turn. What's playing?
Bee Gees.
What song? How deep is your love?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. How deep is your love?
I don't know that one.
Oh, you don't know How Deep Is Your Love?
No, I only know
Hey,
one song.
You know what? I'll play it tonight when we watch Battle Bots.
Oh, boy. What are you doing, Ron?
It's about
Oh, my God.
8 inches. Jeez, that's how deep.
How much damage would I do if I just like leapt on this fucker's
If
head?
you fell on him, you're pretty heavy. So I would say, especially if you try and do like a pencil dive, or you like forcefully try and like stamp down. So
With
it's
your
3d6 fall damage. So I would say it would be 3d6 plus something based on your strength roll, I would
Okay.
say. So if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I would like to jump on him.
Okay. First, I want you
I want to jump on the slug man.
to roll me an acrobatics check, because you have to swing yourself out a little bit. It's not going to be terribly hard.
Cool. That's a 10.
It's good enough to get over there. You didn't have to move very far, so you didn't fuck it up too bad. It's not the most graceful, but it's fine. Now roll me a strength check.
Ooh, this I'm good at.
Strong.
That's a 20, not nat.
Yeah. So I'm going to say it's going to be 3d6 plus a d12. So 3d6 plus a d12, and you're good.
28.
So you do like I said, a pretty minor swinging action to get out there. And as you're over top of him and falling down, you sort of squish you pull your knees up into your chest, like in a cannonball almost. And then right before you're about to impact, you just like put your legs out to pencil dive and like try and like just sort of crush. And you go into his head, and he just like squishes out, but like eventually the skin breaks and you just keep going through him, and you hear a wet, goopy, but very loud thud as your feet stamp on the ground underneath of Bendel-Floor, and he just sort of folds outward like, oh man, I'm trying
A peeled banana?
Like a slug that you stepped
something
on with your
more
shoe.
goopy and yeah, kind of like a slug with a shoe, or a slug, and you take like a hot nail and you just kind of like that.
What the fuck, Dennis?
Oh no.
I've never done it, but I'm just
sure.
imagining.
Sure.
I didn't name that slug Phil and
You know,
stab it with a nail.
the hammer part of the nail you just heat up and
I
just...
need to wash my dishes with this.
Well, you fucking... It's gross.
Those big banana slugs.
So Bendel-Floor is dead as fuck.
Oh shit.
He's super dead. And the energy when you kill him, it just sort of dissipates into the air around you a little bit, and just
There's like sparkly
bits.
And
Sparkly
I helped.
powder.
Yeah, look at the good job by me.
And the wall, it says day since then, and it just clicks to 0.
They don't know that. All right, let's go inside his body and see what he has.
Ugh. I'm already there, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are
I'll
covered
search
in
that
green
body, bro.
goo, like head to toe.
Nasty.
Yeah.
You know what?
Is he
Not
carrying
my
it?
grossest day on the job.
It's not the first time
But the
you've been
water's
inside a
still going,
Sluggogian.
so does it like...
Yeah, it just like washes right
Well,
off.
she's kind of, because she had put a hole through the bottom, so it's leaking out. Yeah. I was going to say it just fills up, and then she just has Sluggogian water up to here, but no, it's fine. Yeah, it all drains out, so
Bottle it.
it's still
We'll
gross.
sell it.
But yeah.
Just like
Who
just
wants
gotta
to buy
stamp him
that?
down the nearest drain pipe. Just force it down the drain. It's fine. Does he doesn't have any loot on him?
So he had gauntlets, and he had a cloak, and he had a respirator face mask looking thing.
Oh, bro.
That's all you. I mean, he's just got a slug body, so obviously he's not going to have the same sort of.
He's got slug holes that he could hide things in.
dudes, there's like 3 items and there's 3 of us. What should we do?
He doesn't have anything in his slug holes,
Okay.
but goo.
Me too,
lot of
bro.
goo.
Me too.
We'll pick up these gauntlets. What's up?
So the gauntlets, they're
We'll put them on and stuff.
like a very shiny black color. It's almost like black PVC is what it kind of looks like. But they have these ridges around like where a normal person, their tendons would be on their hands, like they're these ridges that are standing out. And then the fingers have different little segments as well. And it looks like these gauntlets, in terms of what they do, seems like they enhance magical abilities or the ability
lame.
to like do stuff like that. So it's probably not going to be great for you.
Bro, I hate these.
Yeah.
I throw them to somebody else.
Okay.
Should I grab the cloak?
Okay. It is a...
Not the respirator mask?
It almost looks like space when you look at it. Like sparkly
I throw it
little
away. I
stars.
don't want this. It's
Oh,
too,
bro.
too scaries.
And it just falls on the ground. And it just looks like there's a piece of space on the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the respirators.
So yeah, it's a face mask. It's a face mask, and you're pretty sure that it would filter out any sort of toxic chemicals while also,
I throw that aside.
But it also looks like it increases intimidation, and has the ability to speak in different languages.
But we all have
bros.
Bible fishes.
When I say different languages, I mean languages that are not in the Babelfish, like Tenebra.
Nice, dude. Well,
This looks
I don't
like a
breathe,
Tenebra device.
so I don't really need that thing.
Okay.
New,
I think there's
new
only one of you that
crew
breathes.
member. Do you want that?
Yes.
I don't necessarily need that.
All right, I'm going to put on the respirator.
You put it on your respirator? It's a respirator on your respirator?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got double
Yeah, he's
respirators.
supposed to wear double masks. Duh, it's safer.
She's got some
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
One paper one cloth one. Idiot.
So it looks, normally it would be very intimidating looking, but on you it just looks kind of ridiculous. It'd still do what it's supposed to do.
Such an asshole.
It just looks weird.
To everybody, or just like people that don't like?
No, just the guy who lives in his house now. Todd, what's your well, because he's a robot as well. So, like, would it look stupid on him?
No,
as
because
well?
he doesn't have a respirator on his face already.
I'm wearing
Well,
it.
all right, I'll take the intimidation factor then, bro. You give me that. Give
Okay.
me that respirator, and I'll be able to communicate with the Tenebro, which would be great.
There we can make more
I'm the
money
spokesbro.
now.
I'm the brokesman. Yeah, bro.
So the mask, has it comes up to the nose and sort of just covers the entire bottom half of the mouth, and it has two canister-looking devices that stick out the front, but the rest of it has almost a skeletal look to it as well.
It look just so dope to me.
You already have something like that, kinda.
What if Darth Vader had a skull mask? It would look stupid.
It would look weird to have a mask on his mask.
What if it was like it clips on and it's got like a
just clips
skull
on.
bottom?
Just clips right over it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
you can wear it.
I
I'm
don't
just saying
want
it
to
looks
wear it. You
weird.
made me
Skull
feel
Squid
bad.
hates it.
You made me self-conscious about how I looks.
Okay, just telling
I'm
you.
going to hide in my safety blankets. I put my cloak on.
Okay, the space cloak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
Rowan's
like
gonna
a
steal that
sad
from you later.
orangutan at the zoo.
Kind of seems.
When you put the cloak on, you immediately feel like you're cooler.
I don't believe it.
You get a
I've been
+1
beaten.
charisma.
I'm a cool guy cloak.
Cool guy cloak.
So to my number, like my stat number, or
Yes.
just a plus?
Stat number.
Wow.
Bro, shouldn't that like go to the charisma monster in our party?
I mean, I'm
You
sitting
get
kind of
nothing.
pretty.
Blah, no.
Blah, blah.
It looks cool. Stops.
Well, cloak would be cool and Yakish because then he could like hide what he actually is, and then the cloak opens and it's just death.
I am the night. I am the terror.
Yeah, I'm a robot squid
I'm Squid Cloak.
Not what I sound like.
with hands,
Human hands.
human
I
hands.
collect them from my aunties.
Sure. And as you collect these items, we're going to take a break.
Hello, Patreon subscribers. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchpodcast. Now, you know the normal song and dance, but you might be asking yourselves, well, Dennis, you've been having special guests on every single month of the year so far. Who's the special guest for May? Well, let me tell you, it's Bill from such hits as Nintendo Switchcraft, StadiaCast, 143 Pixels, and Nerd Nest of YouTube. Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. Bill's a great guy, though he asked me to make May's Patreon an underwater horror one-off. So he got what he asked for. They all got what they asked for. Here's a little clip.
Yep. Another day. Let's go.
Okay. Maggie, what's your profession again?
Engineer.
Engineer. Okay, so most of your day is spent either assisting the miners or making sure that the equipment that operates the treads on the bottom work properly, or assisting the foreman up in the control panel. So it's up to you, sort of where you want to go.
Well, come on, assistant. We got to get down there and get to work.
I love it when you call me assistant. I do. It makes all this so much better.
Good job getting your master's degree, so that a guy in his 60s who doesn't have a college degree can tell you what to do.
Thought that life was better under the sea.
That's one of the lighter moments of the episode. If you want to see all the fun, gory little things that happened to the crew this month, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today. Now, back to the show. And we're back. All right.
I'm so refreshed.
So refreshed. So yeah, you're just in this room with now a busted door. What are you doing over there?
Bro, do you want those shitty gloves?
You could sell them probably for a lot.
Can I use them to slough off some of this fucking goo?
Yeah, just...
No, wait, dude. Slug glue is super valuable. Let me get some of that.
Told you he's going to bottle it, sell it, make good monies.
I want to try to gather it up in a container to wear as a backpack. I rolled a 20 on the die. What do you want kind of a roll?
I mean, yeah, you have containers. I'll say you have
I get
Mason
all the
jars.
I mean, in this room, there's probably going to be other containers. Yeah, no, I got it. Goo. I mean, he's nothing but goo on the inside of the skin. It's just goo and skin.
Nothing. Let's go with you.
4 gallons of goo.
Nice. Slug goo.
Yeah. Slug goo.
4 gallons?
4 gallons.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Of this yellowish, greenish goo. It's like when you have a nasal infection.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
No me gusta.
You can fill up 4 gallons worth?
Yeah, I've got
Ain't no
a
joke.
carboy backpack with metal sides, containers. I'm wearing it on my back, and then I've got this skull mask on and my super space mace.
He's going to get a...
He just looks like the guy from League of Legends.
Oh. I was going with that Norman Reedus video game.
Oh. I can't remember it for life, man. The one with the baby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Norman Reedus.
It's a thing. Okay, so yeah, so now you're just in
Death
this room.
Stranding. Jesus, that was gonna
Death
hurt.
Stranding.
Sorry.
There we go. What's up, guys?
Well, the green doors were the ones that I smashed through, so I think we're supposed to go that way, right?
Sure. You can go that way.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm gonna drink some of my liquor
Slug
to heal
goo.
myself.
You're gonna kill yourself? Is that what he said?
He said I'm drinking the slug goo to kill myself.
That's what I heard.
No,
I'm like, what?
I drink part of my bottle of liquor to heal up. 6 hit points.
Is his blood still on fire?
Not anymore.
Oh.
He's toasty, but he's not on fire.
I'm hot, dude.
Roll me a perception check real quick.
Oh, I don't. Should he save the? 20?
Everybody who's going on this journey through the hallway.
13.
Okay.
Todd perceives
Also a
with
13.
0.
Todd, you are really enamored with this goo.
It's tasty.
You're like,
Bro, it smells good.
bloop, bloop.
Tastes good.
Meanwhile, Yakish and Rowan, you kind of notice that there's an exposed wall panel at the end of so the corridor goes for a little bit, like 30 feet, and then immediately cuts to the right. You notice at the end of this section of corridor that you're looking at, before it cuts to the right, on the far wall, there's an exposed panel, and it has a bunch of wires dangling out, and it's sparking with this strange black energy.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I have ever seen anything like this before?
Sure.
Or
As a
history?
ghost hunter.
I'll Arcana or Mechanical Engineering.
So 12.
Nothing you've ever.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, you got nothing. No ideas.
I'm gonna check too. That's 18.
You have heard through your various business dealings on the Milky Way that certain space stations near wormholes were experimenting with certain dark matter technology. And you're thinking that it's possible
that this space station is utilizing something along those lines. And you know that dark matter, when used as a sort of energy source, so it has to be changed to turn it into energy, but like it's very volatile and unpredictable and dangerous.
Bro, what are you guys doing?
I think they were fucking with some shit they shouldn't have been fucking with, you guys.
Do you think that they fucked around and find out?
Damn, found out.
I think they might have. This is definitely some dark matter tech.
Oh, dudes, what if there was shark matter, though? Do you think that that's
Hold
something
on,
worth
hold on.
investigating?
The space station explodes.
Hold on. First off, I need you to go on and tell me more about this shark power.
Little shark particles going through
Shark
space.
particles.
They never stop like a shark, and like they always have more teeth, dude. So they bite hard.
What?
Tubular.
Particles made of nothing but teeth.
I'm so happy I found such a smart robot.
I
Yeah.
performed surgery on you.
Yes, you did.
You let him perform surgery.
Yeah, look how great my tits are.
You know, it
Do you
does
have tits?
explain.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I thought they
We
did.
don't-
I
we
thought
didn't
it
fit
failed.
him
I
in.
wanted tits and he wouldn't
wanted
give
them.
them to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The space gazongas.
Well, sorry, Rowan. You were saying something about dark matter. Before I
Yeah,
got
but now I don't think you'll understand it, so we should just get out of here or something.
She thinks we're idiots because we're idiots.
Because sharks.
shark matter, dude. It's a thing.
It's okay. I believe you, Double D's. Next time we keep secrets.
Next time we'll get you some double D's, dude.
Yeah, I hope so. All right, so let's not touch it. Let's go around it.
Okay.
the
So
next
you're
green
just
doors?
trying to like slink around the corner, basically.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Roll me a deck save.
A lot.
Or a check.
Yeah. So you are inching your way around the corner, and you turn the corner, and right at the edge of the corner, that's where you're closest to this panel. And it's still like 10, 15 feet away. And you notice that the dark matter sort of like leaps out of the cabling and just sort of deletes the area in your general vicinity. Like the
Like a
floor
shark,
just
dude.
disappears. But you just sort of sidestep it real quick, and it just and then goes back to the cable when you move a little bit out of the way again.
Pinch my cloak a little tighter.
But yeah, the rest of you see this, I'm guessing, as this energy just shoots out of the wall and just rips apart panels and things like that. You can see exposed wiring and stuff like that.
But I'm not
And it
in
like goes
danger
back
anymore.
in the cable.
You're
and
not in
safe?
danger anymore.
Yes, it's got a mind of its own and it can hear you. You need to be quiet.
Tell it it's pretty.
Quiet like a shark, dude.
Get as many shark facts as under you as
What was it?
possible.
Deeper, stronger. The LL Cool J song. Deeper, stronger. Coming at you like a shark fin or something. Or my hand is like a shark fin. That's what it was. It made no sense. It was for Deep Blue Sea. He was in it. He
I
didn't
want
die.
to see that now.
Samuel L. Jackson gets eaten by a shark. That's what that movie's from.
Oh, tell me what happens in that movie.
He dies in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's the last 10 minutes.
It's not.
It most certainly is.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Then how did you not know LL Cool J was in it and sings a song called Deeper, Stronger, My Hand is Like a Shark's Fin?
Harder,
It
better,
didn't
faster,
resonate with
sharker?
me that fucking hard, dude.
Okay.
You are the worst.
It was not the last 10 minutes. Anyway.
It wasn't like, hey, I'm Samuel L. Jackson. Here I am.
Kinda.
This shark base just doing
kinda. That's kind of what happens.
So since we know that this is going to happen, do we get like a bonus to doing this dex check or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rowan, bro, do you want to go first or?
I'll give you a bonus
I
of
super
3.
don't.
And it just keeps on sparking.
Todd's pretty worried because can we like shut the cable off downstream or something?
Maybe. It looks like the panel goes down the hall where Yakush is. Like the cable's coming out of the wall in such an angle that you'd think it's the cable's coming from somewhere down where Yakish went. So
Yakish, bro, can you like maybe turn that off? Because I'm feeling real.
cut the cable down on your end.
Well, no, is there like a power switch or anything?
I don't see any switches in the hall.
All right, I'm gonna keep going till I do. I'm gonna knock on the wall. Yeah, all right. Yep, the cable's still here.
Roll investigation.
Oh shit! Yeah. How about a?
Oh shit!
How about a 23?
Yeah. So you start knocking around on the walls. Ting, 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 ting. You get to almost the end of the hallway before it comes into another room, and you feel a hollow tinging noise. You're like, oh. And actually, when you hit it with your now human fingers, a panel just pops right open, and you see a T intersection, and the black. It's almost like black goo, but it's not. It's somewhere between a
Energy
physical and an energy. It's weird, and you see that it's going
Plasma.
up from the bottom and to the left,
Like
back
if
to
goo
where
was
they are.
Mist, and the mist was flowing in a river.
Sure.
Is there a shut off?
Yeah. There's not a shut off, but there's like you can move the flow.
Yeah,
of it.
I'm gonna.
It's a shark off.
I'm gonna
clip
turn.
a
I'm
little
turning it
shark
up.
clip?
I'm turning it higher.
Turn it higher.
Yeah,
okay.
higher
Yeah,
power.
you can increase the intensity.
I've turned it off for you, Double D's.
I mean, they can see it.
I don't
He's
believe
not
you.
that smart.
He's stupid. That's true.
He's got shark brain.
I may not be a smart man, but I knew what dark matter is. All right, and that's more of it, bro.
I shut it. I redirect it.
Okay. You guys in the hallway see.
Can I
that-
see them? No, right.
It's
I'm around.
well, yeah. You can't directly see them now.
1, 2.
Turn it
Turn
back
it
left. But yeah, you guys see that it sort of just peters off into nothing.
I run by it as fast as I can.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, you guys do, and you meet up with Yakish at the end of the hall, right at the entrance to another room. It
Bro,
looks
should
like.
we turn that back on so no one can follow behind us, or?
Sure.
Yes.
Beep boop bop beep boop.
You literally just turn the knob back.
Yep.
Bro,
I
then close
did
that
it.
panel so that like no one else knows it's there, and we can like get it on the way
Beep
out.
boop.
Or you guys, when you go back through.
No, we're not coming this way.
It's the only safe way, bro.
Okay. So the room that's right next to you, there's not like a closed door or anything. It's just open. So, but it has a lot of. You hear like a low, sort of humming noise. Yeah, kind of like that, like a whale moaning.
I'm going to stealth into the room.
Okay, you do. It's a pretty open room, so you don't see anything. It's
I
very
have
tall.
my
though.
cloak of invisibility on.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I've got my Marauder's map because I'm up to no good.
I mean,
boy.
technically, bro, you kind of do because we have that heads-up display on your wrist.
That's
it shows
true.
you the whole map, and you also
Yeah.
have that space hell cloak. So.
Yeah, so it indicates that you need to go. There's only one door in this room other than the one that you guys came in, but it's.
So there's 2 doors.
I said other than.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying there's 2 doors.
2 doors down.
Yakish, you're the chosen one.
Oh my gosh.
No! Die first!
The door, though, the other door that you want to go through, it's not. The other ones you've had are like blinking red or whatever. This one is dark, which indicates no power or anything like that. And the room itself doesn't seem to be operating. In the center of this room, there is a sort of a square shape, about 10 foot on all sides, and then this cylinder that rises all the way up to the ceiling. And the ceiling is about 100 feet up. And it looks like it has these crystals on the inside of this, and then there's these panels that sort of stick out in a cross shape, like four-way intersection with these panels. The panels have like glass on it.
They're inside the cylinder.
You notice as you look around the room that there are like these other panels that look like mirrors as well, and this dangling device from just above and to the right of where you came in. And there's a light switch that's right there next to you too, or a switch.
All right, so like we're in a room that's like a circle, and it goes.
No, it's not a circle. It's a square.
It's a square, and then there's a cylinder in the center that goes up, and it's got crystals in it.
Yeah, and you see that there's like a. If you were looking straight down, it would be a plus sign with panels on each of the ends of the plus, if the center of the plus is that crystalline cylinder, if that makes sense.
Like, the plus is facing upwards or facing us?
Facing you.
Okay.
At the ends of the plus.
And there's a switch, but there's these mirror panels facing us, so like if we turn it on, we're going to get lasered in the face?
Maybe, you don't know.
I don't trust you, voice and head.
I don't know. Why?
My room narration subroutine, I don't
keep
trust
this
you.
mug?
That's not fair. That is not fair.
I'll give you a hint if I can keep this mug. No.
Throw these dice at you. Got a stuffy nose tonight.
I always have a stuffy nose in this room. Because it's hot from your love.
Nope, that's not true.
It's hot from his stink.
Where'd you... Oh, yeah,
Hot
I was
from
like,
some mold
Blowing his
growing
nose,
in it.
hold on.
I didn't know
Get a
until I
good
looked
blow,
over.
Philly.
You did it. Good job.
No,
I didn't hear
just-
blow at all.
Well, we have noise gates on our microphones now.
That's true. So yeah, what are you guys doing? Just in this room.
Picklebacks.
So while we're standing here, should we turn on this switch?
If you're Rowan, be my guest, dude. I'm gonna like hide behind Squid Man while you do that.
Let's just say, where are you
Okay.
standing in this room as you flip this switch?
At the
We're all
door.
at different ends
Okay.
Oh,
in
okay.
a pentagram.
Somersaults to keep away from lasers that are gonna shoot me.
Sure. Okay. So you just flip the switch?
While I do flips.
You know what? I go up and I switch it on.
Okay. So you flip the switch, and that humming noise intensifies a bit. And the thing that was dangling out of the wall emits one laser beam, which is just shooting right into the floor. And it's not even like burning the floor or anything like that. But it's shooting down at the floor. It looks like it's busted. But yeah, so that's it.
Can we like?
And then in
angle
the center-
mirrors?
So in the center, the cylinder starts to spin.
But is the plus sign like stable?
No. The plus sign is attached to the cylinder, so everything's spinning. And then you notice that every like 10 or so feet, the cylinders are spinning opposite directions, like counterclockwise versus clockwise.
Is that because they're going so fast that we perceive it that way?
They're not moving very fast
Okay.
at all. They're moving pretty
Gotcha.
slow.
Just like separate sections.
Yeah, just separate sections every 10
So we got to bounce this laser off stuff and make
Maybe.
it work.
I mean, there is a loose mirror that's just laying on the ground next to the door. Looks like it broke off of something. And then there's also, looks like stationary mirrors. One, if you were to turn towards your right, there's one in each of the two corners. And then one on the middle of the opposite wall.
It's a
on your
fucking
left.
Zelda puzzle.
Kinda. And then you see other mirrors that are like up like 10-ish feet or so.
And then
And then up
laser
another
that's
10-ish feet.
dangling. Is
Yeah.
that like clearly broken off of something? Is not supposed to dangle, or
It looks like it was busted. It's not supposed to be dangling.
all right?
But yeah.
You guys
And
wanna
that
do, like,
device
a-
is sitting about 15 feet off the ground.
Engineering check, bros.
Can you
To
reach
try
it?
to figure out where this laser goes, and then we can figure out the mirrors after that. I got a 9. 9.
9 bros.
All right, I'm going to think about all the times I was bounty hunting for the bogans and the banshees and all that other stuff, and thinking about how mirrors work and how to trap souls in them, and how mirrors are just I got the 2.
No idea how mirrors work. If you look at it, your soul
to the other
will be
dimensions,
trapped.
and the only way to truly go through those portals is face first.
is to read more QAnon.
So Rowan just stands back and watches these two cavemen like poking at a mirror and a laser thing. And I roll a 16.
To what? Stand back?
No.
To mechanical
Stand back
engineer
and
to figure out
stand
where
by.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
to figure out where the laser is. Supposed to be.
It's right there. It's
No,
above
how
you.
Where
to
it's-
fix it?
No, where
Supposed
it
to
needs
be.
to go in order to
Speak,
work.
Double D. All you got to do is for once shut up.
Bro, I can't.
Say that
I
again,
gotta
Rowan.
keep talking like a shark has to keep swimming.
Sucked out into space.
I believe that.
Swim away. What'd you say, Rowan?
They want to see where this laser needs to go in order to make it ping.
It looks like
that on the, like about 30-ish feet up, you notice that there's like a gap in the plus sign mirrors. And it looks like within that gap, there's nothing that would obscure the laser from hitting that crystalline cylinder. So probably about 30 feet up.
We just have to fall into the gap 30 feet up.
Okay. You dork.
I've been advertised at successfully.
So, I think that you guys should definitely not... Well, no, go ahead. Point that laser into that big hole up there. Just try it.
Should we, like, turn the switch off first or no?
And they... No. And they stand back.
No. So, how are you getting up to it? So it's 15 feet off the ground.
I open up my Mary Poppins purse and take my ladder out.
You don't have a ladder.
Oh, but I still have the purse. It's nice. It
Sure,
goes
you
with
have
my
a purse.
outfit.
I'll give you a purse.
I mean, like, the gravity's pretty low, and Squidman's got a lot of arms. He could probably, like, climb up the side of the walls.
You don't have suckers anymore, though. You just have human
I
hands.
got human man hands.
Yeah, and it's flat walls.
Could I try to cartwheel off them?
You boys could two up there.
You could do, like, a Jigglypuff roll from the other side and then go up the wall.
Can I do that? Is that something I can do?
What? What?
Jigglypuff roll, go!
A
Just press
Jigglypuff
B, dude, and hold.
roll off the wall. I will let you try and do an athletics check to jump up off the wall to, like, be able to reach the laser. But again, it's dangling out of a thing at the top. So, I mean, are you, like, just grabbing it and falling? Or are you just trying to bat at it like a cat? Or what are you doing?
Bro, hold on. I'm going to alley-oop you up there because I'm proficient in athletics to give you advantage.
Oh, boy. Advantage to do what?
Athletics up there.
To do whatever he wants.
I don't need to.
Sure. I don't need your rolls,
I'll take it,
but
though.
I'll take your rolls. So you're alley-ooping him.
Totally.
So you have advantage to do this.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
28.
Yeah. So you put your hands down in the classic alley-oop, and
Throwing up, dude?
No, come on, let him describe it. It's
Sure.
very good. It's
I'll let you
very
describe it.
faithful.
Oh, me, bro?
Yeah, you're the one
All right.
doing
You were
the
describing
alley-oop.
So, yeah. He goes to the other side, and I put my hands together in, like, a little cradle.
what I'm
Like
saying.
you-
Okay.
No,
You know
wait
what?
for it. Wait for it.
And then he runs at me with all of his hands. And I say,
Runs like a bear.
I say, broing up, dude. And he's like, totally. And so he puts one of his hands inside mine, and then I jump, and then, like, push up at the same time,
And then he does a backflip. It's great.
and I burp fire.
Okay. So when you do that, so there's a little bar that's coming out of the wall.
Or is they open to serve alcohol with
Nope,
or without
it's-
foods?
Nope, neither. It's a non-alcoholic bar.
Lame.
The bar itself is what the laser was attached to, and the wires are just dangling out or whatever.
Yeah.
But you can grab onto it and just hold it.
I
so you're
will.
just 15 feet off the ground holding onto this bar.
Great.
Okay,
One
that's
of
where you
his
are.
squid arms?
I'll go with 2, because you're heavy.
I'm not heavy. That's the joke.
You have to be. You're covered in metal.
Yeah, but it's,
It's
light
space metal.
Space metal. Got
And
it.
it bends like skin, so it's got to be thin.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the last time
How heavy are you?
we talked about this.
110 pounds?
No, I think we made it something stupid, like the size of an oversized cat.
We definitely didn't do
I'm
that.
36 pounds.
We did not
then,
say
like-
you weigh like a
I'm-
fat cat.
I'm 9 stone.
No,
That's a lot, actually.
that's only 90, I thought.
No.
No. Stones are like
Stones.
16 or 17 pounds, I think.
Okay. Let's just put you at 250.
Whoa.
Is that heavy for a metal squid
Yes.
with 8 arms?
Well, how long is he? How long are his arms?
They're 12 feet.
No.
Yeah, he's got a 24-foot wingspan.
I could just reach up and grab it. I was going to say that they were about 3-4 feet long. So you'd have a...
I'm 9 stone.
Okay.
It's 144 pounds.
So you're hanging off this fucking thing with one tentacle.
2? No, we said 2.
2 tentacles.
Yeah.
You die.
can do it-
It just
two
explodes.
2 up there.
It
right?
throws you into the cylinder and you die.
2 holding the laser. 2's on a Game Boy Advance.
He's a Space Boy Advance he's playing.
Okay.
And?
The other one's got a cup and a ball and cup.
Okay.
You know, like that.
Sure.
Yep.
Space ball and cup. Got it.
Low gravity space.
What are you doing?
I have no ideas.
Okay.
I think you're supposed to attach the laser to the pole, bro. He said the laser attached to the pole.
I attach it to the pole.
What do you mean attached to the pole?
What do you mean attach it to the pole, Double
Bro,
D's?
voice and head said the pole that the laser was supposed to be attached to.
It is
the
attached.
thing you
It's
grabbed.
dangling out the end of it.
Oh, just like push it back in, dude.
Oh, can I put the hot dog back into the
You can try
skin?
and push it back in.
I do.
It just goes straight across and hits one of the, every so often just keeps hitting the mirrors as they turn around and bouncing around the room in random spots. So it doesn't seem like
I
it's
don't think
doing
that's it, Double D's.
Well, bro, I'm not a fucking engineer, so I got you up there. What do you want?
Can I do a perception check on all these mirrors?
Yeah.
To see like what the right angle would be in the right mirror to hit.
Sure.
Do you
To
need
make
this
these
mirror, dude?
all.
Intelligence check.
So I think it's +1. 18.
You can see that this laser needs to go to your immediate right on the ground. So it looks like it needs to bounce around the room and move upwards. At least that's how the mirrors are angled.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of making sure you hit the right mirrors and making sure that they're actually angled correctly.
Bro, do you need some space tape so you can like tape the laser down?
No.
So
I have a can of Flex Seal up here. I'll be fine.
So you can see that it looks like you shoot the right mirror, it looks like it jumps across to the opposite end, and then that one jumps across to the left side of the room. That's what it looks like.
I rolled a die to do it.
I mean, you could just fucking point it.
All right, well then I point it.
Yeah, you point it. It looks like it bounces around that one. But when the laser hits that window and goes to the next one, the beam itself looks different. It's almost like a prism where it has different colors added onto it. So like this beam is just a yellow beam coming out. But when it hits that first mirror and goes over, then it's got like a greenish color to it as well. And then going to the next one, it has a reddish color to it as well. But the one that's on the left side of the room, it just hits, and it's just going directly into that bottom box at the bottom of the cylinder. So it looks like something's wrong with that mirror on the left-hand side that's not going where it's supposed to be going.
It's not Roy G. Biven.
It's not Roy G. Biven.
We gotta make
Rowan
Roy G.
feels
Biv, dudes.
joy for the first time in the world, like ever, seeing all this.
Colors.
I've ruined his joy for the first time ever? I don't think you
No,
know.
I said
feels
Rowan's.
joy.
Oh,
feels
Rowan's
joy.
joy. Okay.
You ruined
Because
it,
she was trying to get us
Now
hurt.
you've ruined my joy.
You can't get me hurt. I got shark power.
Oh my god, full spectrum light.
The only way sharks can see perfectly in the water.
Full spectrum light. So yeah, so that's the situation.
All right, so I'm gonna shout down to one of them that they have to fix that mirror.
Don't look at Todd, dude. I'm dumb.
And
I don't know how to turn
I
things.
direct them on where to angle it.
Sure.
I roll
it
an
looks
8
like
with my intelligence.
Yeah, but you don't have to think because I'm telling you what to do.
All day, dude.
okay. It looks
So we
like the
do
mirror. So when you go over to that mirror, it looks like it's sort of busted on the hinges a little bit, and so it needs to be angled up and to the left to hit a mirror that's in the left of that in the
Bro,
corner.
do you need some slug glue to make that more viscous to like squeak it good or no?
I don't think so.
I've got a lot of slug glue.
But it
I'm
looks
pretty
like
sure
whenever
I'm stronger than a mirror.
when you angle that mirror, it's going up to that corner and then back to the right side of the room.
Hey,
Yeah.
so this laser's bouncing around.
Yeah.
It's changing colors.
Yeah.
Do I think that now it's a more powerful laser?
Yes.
Do I think that it could hurt somebody if I hit them with it?
Maybe.
Bro.
But you can't really control.
I can move the laser on the mirror, which would
Little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it would, after 2 bounces, it would just dissipate because a slight angle change on one
Maybe.
is a cascading effect.
No. But so when you angle it up, it does bounce off those mirrors and looks like it gets stuck on the mirror that's on the right side of the room that's up a little bit. But you also notice that you can't let go of that mirror in the left-hand side because it'll just break and fall down again. So you sort of have to hold it up. Yeah, it's like there's 3 of you and you.
All right.
all
Well,
of you have to
I'll
do
direct
something.
Double D on how to fix that one.
Bro, you need me to get up there?
Yes, you have to gloop your way to the freedoms.
How high up is that?
It's 10 feet up. It's just above the door frame of the door
No
that's
problem.
busted.
I do it in athletics. I just like strong jump up there
Okay.
with a 32.
Jesus Christ. You just do like a small bunny hop, and you're just there on the wall.
All right,
But
where do
like,
you want this, dude?
you're currently holding on to the mirror, and it looks like it's wobbly, so you just have to angle it properly. But
Wobbledy wobbly wop, bro. All right.
yeah, and the laser is like right above your head.
What? I mean, I'm trying not to be in the laser path.
With a 32, yeah, you're not.
Okay. I'm gonna angle the mirror the way that Squid Man tells me.
You got to put it that way.
Okay. So he angles it to the opposite side of the room from where you guys came in, and it bounces around a few more times, and just every time it keeps bouncing, that intensity of that laser keeps getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and it hits that crystalline cylinder perfectly on the 30 feet, and you just see the light sort of spread out throughout the entire cylinder, and it starts to spin around faster. And after a few moments, you notice all the lights really come on, and the laser just dies. In terms of the one that you're holding, it just dies off, and the doors
Oh, it's sleepy.
slide open.
They shot out a lot the life recently. Now it just needs to cuddle and eat some tacos.
Who wants to?
Okay.
If you wanted to shoot out more, I've got some all-natural slug goo.
No. Look, it's gone inside itself now. It's very sleepy and cold.
And as the door slides open and the lasers just sort of dissipate, but the room lights stay on, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
This stream of Botched Podcast was in honor of our God King. All hail Shanda Panda.
Long may she reign.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers. His Lord and Magistrate, Big Jim, he who is Steve, the Nuck, Big John, Lord Chronic, Skinner, Shanda Panda, B-Mill, Zunder, Disgruntled Furniture, Billy H. If you have a moment and want to support the show, you can do so over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. Jenna! What do people get if they support us over at patreon.com/botchpodcast?
Well, if you do that, you get access to the coolest Discord community in the world. Really, ever. Honestly, seriously. Where you can discuss things like cooking and losing weight and how to be a fit person, and also probably some weird stuff, too.
Butt stuff.
Some weird stuff.
Butt stuff.
Butt stuff.
Always butt stuff.
Thank you, new Patreon Zunder, for upping your pledge. Hey, you're an EP now. If you have a moment, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our newest 5-star. Latitude 1, 5 stars, March 15th, 2021. Wicker sex swings for all. A passable substitute for therapy or salvia, whichever you need.
What?
Oh, what a great fucking
Dennis doesn't do
review.
drugs. It's
I
fine.
don't understand.
Funnies. What else? So thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. And as always,
As you wake up every morning with the sun to harvest fresh slugs off the morning dew of the grass so that you can milk them for their goo for your all-natural lubricant stand at the farmer's market, whisper Botched, and the slugs will hear you.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. You can support Dennis's new comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. And you can support Phil's streaming projects over at patreon.com/imaginarynomad.
At work today, we were using a hole saw. Have you ever played with one?
Well, no, I haven't played with it. But I've seen it.
All I saw was fucking surviving blade edged weapons as we drill through everything with this hole saw. It's like a 4-inch
There
diameter.
could be a guy with a sword behind
I was
that
like,
wall.
dude, did you ever think about like that going through someone? And they're like, my coworker's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, no, here, let me see it. He's like,
Let me see.
No,
Let me see.
Absolutely not.
save this.